Gratomic. The stock price went up a whopping 16% just last Friday, and that is pretty damn awesome. But overall, we have been trading in a consolidation between $175 and $105 for months. What's up with that? What does it mean? And most importantly, Gratomic, what are we waiting for? Heyo value investors, how are you doing? My name is Stijn and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are looking at Gratomic and more specifically what updates we are expecting from the company on the short to medium term. So we are talking about the upcoming catalyst for Gratomic. In total we'll discuss the top 4 catalysts that I'm personally anticipating the most. So if you're looking for an analysis on the company that is Gratomic, you should watch this video instead. Let's get into it. This is the first catalyst we are expecting. On the 29th of March 2021, Gratomic announced commissioning of the Alchem processing plant. In short, this means Gratomic is currently building the facility that Gratomic will use to produce the famed graphite they are well known for. And according to their investor presentation, the commissioning of an average mining processing plant takes roughly 3 to 6 months. Therefore, quick maths. End of March we add 3 to 6 months. And then we get to the time frame of somewhere between end of June to end of September. So the mining processing plant could become operational anytime now. And that is because the company seems to be well on track. And apparently the whole Gratomic executive team is visiting the Alchem project pretty soon. That is to share progress in real time on the processing plant at Alchem. In my opinion, that means Alchem is going to process a lot of graphite pretty damn soon. And once Alchem comes online, it effectively de-risks the company a lot. Remember, investors, especially the bigger investors at larger firms, well, they love de-risking. Therefore, completion of the mining processing plant could be a massive catalyst projecting the stock upwards. I'm personally betting on a move to roughly $2 based on fundamentals. But this is more speculation than anything. Nobody knows what will happen on the short term and I certainly do not know either. But the completion of the mining processing facility in Alchem could be a massive catalyst. Let's continue with the second catalyst. Remember the pretty recent article we saw from Gratomic where they announced their partnership with the new platform TM2? Well, I don't blame you if you don't. In short, TM2 is a new platform where technology metals will be tradable as a commodity. This is revolutionary since currently graphite, for example, is only traded behind closed doors. And Gratomic is as of right now the only supplier of graphite to TM2. More open transactions with public pricings could do great things for the prices of graphite. And investors can now speculate on these materials, possibly increasing the prices of these materials too. And of course, higher graphite prices are an awesome trend if you are planning to produce graphite. As of right now, Gratomic is not tradable on TM2 just yet. But once it is, it could result in a nice little bump on the price of graphite itself, which in turn could create a nice little bump on the share price of Gratomic. Again, this is speculation, but it could be a nice catalyst creating a bit more traction towards Gratomic. The third catalyst we'll talk about is the following. Remember the deal Gratomic has with Forge Nano? The deal where they are building a 1,000 ton pilot facility together in Luderidge Bay in Namibia. Well, that could be the third catalyst. Once this plant goes online, it once again confirms that Gratomic and Forge Nano know what they are doing. And that in turn de-risks this part of the business. If they can process 1,000 tons of SG16 battery grade material profitably, then they can most probably process 20,000 tons too. Just do the same, but on a larger scale. And again, larger investors love de-risking. So once the facility is up and running and Gratomic proves the economics for the whole world to see, I predict we can see an increase in the share price once again. This catalyst is probably a little bit further out, let's say the first half of 2022. And the fourth catalyst we'll talk about is also a little bit further out. Remember the letter of intent Gratomic signed to acquire a potential vein of graphite located in Brazil? Regarding that deal, we are awaiting two things. First, Gratomic has sent verification samples to a third party to assess this property's graphite. And of course, we are awaiting the results of this analysis. If the results are good, the deal can commence. If not, it will probably be cancelled. Second, if the results are any good, when will the deal close? See, if the deal closes, Gratomic will pay effectively 2.3 million Canadian dollars worth of their Gratomic shares, which is quite a bit of dilution. Basically, the outstanding shares you and I are trading or holding will be worth slightly less if this were to happen. So that said, I think investors can interpret the confirmation of this acquisition in two main ways. They can see it as something good, since Gratomic has then acquired a confirmed very interesting project, from which in due time they could set up an extra mine. Or they can interpret the acquisition on the short term, which means factor in the dilution, which in turn means lower the share price. I have no idea how the stock market will interpret this bit of news. Although, in my opinion, this acquisition is for sure a good move from Gratomic. Worst case, Gratomic paid a couple $1 million for a failed spin-off, which happens from time to time even to great companies like Amazon. Or if Gratomic is successful, they can effectively increase their revenue streams by leaps and bounds, perhaps even double the future profits. Again, nobody knows what will happen, up, down or sideways. But the confirmation of the acquisition of the CBULF Grosso property is for sure a catalyst to anticipate. Now let's summarize the video real quick. The 4 catalysts I'm personally anticipating the most are the following. First, commissioning of the processing plant in Aachen to complete. We can expect this one anytime now. Second, graphite to finally start trading on TM2. Again, this one can be expected anytime now, but could also take a couple of months. Third, the pilot facility with Forge Nano. This one will probably come around in the first half of 2022. Fourth, the confirmation or declination of the acquisition of the CBULF Grosso property. This one can take a while, but is for sure something to anticipate. And I think that's about it. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a like and maybe even subscribe. Comment down below what you want me to talk about next, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.